Hello Leo, it's Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do February monthly reading for you for 2021. Oh, let's see what we have for you. I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross like we normally do for the readings. They're a little bit longer, but they are a lot more detail. It would be almost like doing a personal reading for someone. Let's see what we have. What's the most important card? First card for Leo. What's the most important card for Leo? Oh, that's way too many. Sorry. I'm not going to take it. It was like 5 or more. If it's going to come out, it'll come out again. Two. Wow. Oh my gosh. So this is the way you feel now. You know, they say that in reverse, this card is saying that there's some kind of someone or somebody's been doing something deceitful and they got caught. Or it could either be that, or it also refers to somebody that's too open. They freely give themselves away to others. And that can be in work, relationships, marriages, or what have you. And when that happens, more than likely, you're going to always be taken advantage of. Let's keep going. We will be doing clarifiers, and then this is you now. This is the energy that crosses you, which might be either a burden or a blessing. The Six of Cups talks about reminiscing about the past. Could be from childhood. It could be from young adulthood. It could be recent. It could be anything as far as things that make you feel good about the past when you were younger and freer and able to just say and do whatever you want to. The innocence of new love. Okay. On the bottom here, this is how you feel. Wow. Somebody here, I'm sorry, you, Leo, feel as if you need to make a change in your life. You're not sure if it's something that you're going to do quickly or something you're just going to think about. But you definitely have this on your mind. Now, with this being the past, this could be that you're looking at going back to the past as well. And that could be, past can be where family live or where you felt happy. Maybe it's a special home that you lived in that you want to go back to. This is you really thinking about it and not really, it's not in your forefront, but this is what you feel that eventually you want to do. Or it might end up that something changes in your life and you may completely forget about doing that. It's just right now, this is how you feel. And up here, this is going to be what you're thinking. And remember, there's that card. Remember, this is all for February, the month of February. You can read it beforehand. It's up to you. But it'll take effect in February of 2021. Now this here tells me that there is something that you're thinking about. It might be somebody from your past that you want to revisit. Now this could be a romantic connection that maybe you've had in the past and maybe it didn't work out for one reason or another. Or maybe there was distance between the two of you where one had to move and the other one didn't. Anything, energy like that. But this also talks about two people that are so similar to one another. They just get each other. They can finish each other's sentence. Things on that nature. And it's even said that these two people look a lot alike. But it is a romantic connection that was from the past. Maybe you got caught with this, and maybe that's why there was a move. Because now you're overseas or far away. Because you're feeling like you want to go back. But in the reverse, it tells me that you're just really thinking about it. And then your past, your recent past. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is someone who they take action after a decision has been made, and they follow their intuition and they push forward. It could be that you're wanting to, or maybe you did move house, or you had to change residence to get new work. And it also talks about you find support emotionally and financially. And it also talks about travel. It also talks about good news that you had received. It was a good time. Something from the past. Your near future. Wow. You are definitely thinking about moving on. Moving on from where you are now. You want to go to a place where it's calmer, more peaceful, a lot more harmony than where you are now. So it looks like you moved in the past and now you're moving again. Is this some kind of repetitive behavior that you do? Is this something that happens frequently? I don't know the timeline between the past and the near future, but a lot of moves means there's some instability in your life that you're running from. And you think that something from the past is going to heal that, get rid of that energy, because this was something that was very special for you. Because these all line up together. This is you where you were before in a location, and this is you now wanting to take another change in life, a new residence. Now it could be with family, or that could just be the ferryman, and this is people that are changing. It looks like a mother and a child. And then the energy here is the energy you'll be in. This will be your energy when you read this. The Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody that's very sentimental, very easily can cry and shed tears. It's hard for them to speak about how they feel, so they just clam down. I always consider it, there's been some deep hurt here. And this is your energy, Leo. The next card talks about this is energy that you may not be aware of. Oh, you might not even know this, but you may be making a drop in something that makes you emotional. The up and down in the water, that's emotional instability. And then with the two pentacles there in that infinity loop, this has been going on for quite some time. And maybe you're starting to realize that, maybe I need to learn how to get my emotions in control. I need to drop this instability in emotions. I need to learn to become a stronger person in the sense that not to show my emotions so easily. Because that's probably when you get taken advantage of. And then the next card, this talks about your fear or your hopes. There's going to be communications. This could be communications that you're sending to someone that you're headed to, or a place where you're headed to. That this also talks about fast travel too. Action, messages back and forth. And the last card talks about potential outcomes. The Moon. I believe there's some fear here for you. I don't know what your fear would be if you're going back to some place where you felt loved and easy, smoothie, easy peasy kind of energy. Maybe you have fear that this person will not accept you as you are now. If this is like a long time period where you've not been together, you know, like I said, this is in the past and this is you headed in the near future to go back. I wonder if you're not fearful that this relationship may not be as wonderful as it was before. You know, a lot of times people would say that the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups is a soulmate connection. And it almost does feel like that. I think this is you tippy-toeing away from a situation that you've just not been happy with. You felt taken advantage of in many ways. Psychologically, financially, romantically. All right, let's do a little bit of clarifying. I'm not going to sit here and get melodramatic. I try not to do that. On the bottom of the deck, you are going to leave something that is emotionally unfulfilling. And that to me makes a lot of sense with you wanting to just get out and cut it out and just go. Take your necessities, bring some memories with you, and then just go. The good memories. You are looking back though. There might be some things that you wished you hadn't done, or things you wished you shouldn't leave behind. That's a tough decision. Let's clarify. Oh, darn it. You know, I was going to get these ready. I forget every time. Let me give a quick shuffle for these two. I'd like to get the mini version of these, so when I lay out the cards, if it needs to be, all of the cards are in the deck. You know what I'm saying? So if this comes out again, then that's like a double confirmation. This, you know, whatever it is. Whereas before, that other deck has already been used. So this is just like a filler in some sense, if you want to look at it that way. Let me give it. I'm going to start with that that Seven of Swords in reverse. You got 2 sixes, which is about angels. You got 2 eights. I'm not, infinity maybe. I'm not real good on numerology. And you got 2 twos. It's interesting reading. No, I'm sorry. You've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 twos. Beautiful. All right, let's see what we have for the I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Bear with me. I'm sorry I didn't have this ready. All right. Let's clarify that Seven of Swords in reverse. You're headed to you're headed to the belief or to the wish come true or the dream come true. You're waiting for someone to receive you. Or you're waiting for someone to come to you. Either way. There's like waiting for something that's supposed to be rewarding. Put it that way. And what was crossing you was the Six of Cups. The Hanged Man. You've been thinking about this for quite some time. You may have been getting maybe divine whispers in your ear or dreams where this energy of the Six of Cups, someone from your past, maybe that's what you've been enlightened about. Maybe there was some kind of awakening that you received that made you realize that that's truly what you want. It's beautiful. And then let's clarify the Two of Wands. Can you see that? Yeah. Yeah, you are taking a break. You're not sure yet which path you're going to choose, because if you have two options, to either stay where you are or to go where you feel like the divine is leading you, right now you've got that on hold. I bet it's got a lot to do with fear. I really do. But it's halted. Because this is a plan. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse has a plan. But when it's in reverse, it's like halted. You could be waiting on communications too. Alright, anyway, Two of Cups. This is what you're thinking about. It could be an Aquarius, or it could just be that you're looking for some kind of healing from this person. Somebody from your past. Beautiful. Let's clarify the recent past. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, you were holding on. It was like you couldn't let go of something that was in your mind and in your heart. And you always thought you wanted to head that way, but you just could never make the final decision to do it. And it still feels like that's a repeat here, because it's been enlightened to you. It's what you want to do. It's what you imagine. You want to be able to make that connection where it feels great again, or it feels like a comfort. But you're still stuck. This is kind of stuck energy here. And the Six of Swords talks about headed in a different direction, which is action, but it also can be mental energy as well. It's a thought. You're waiting for the right time, because the devil tells me there's been something that was toxic, which also makes me think of this Seven of Swords in reverse. There was something that you wanted to break away from. But with the devil in reverse, this is the best part of this card, is that it's telling you that now is the time to take that first step and you will be set free. And that's in your near future. So that's going to be sometime, I'm going to guess, around the middle of February. That's beautiful. You'll feel content to be able to do it. Now, it is going to bring some sadness. You may have tears. Oh, the King of Pentacles. Now, this King of Pentacles could be the energy of, because now this is how you're going to feel at the time of the reading, or when this action all happens, when all of this comes together, and the true thought of being set free is going to make you very emotional. And I think this is the energy of the person you're dealing with. or this is you, Leo, one or the other. And it's like saying it is going to be emotional, but you are going to get your act together. You're going to remain to your true self. Emotions are emotions. They come and they go. And that's what you're working on here, I do believe, is learning how to control your emotions. Yeah. You're going to let go and be free. The Eight of Swords in reverse is setting yourself free. Wow, that's very powerful. Oh my gosh, I can feel the energy of this. It's a major change in your life. That's for sure. Big change. The Eight of Wands. Oh. The same as the Knight of Wands over here. Again, this is somebody that is waiting for a decision before they can take off. And they will follow their intuition and they will push forward, and it's going to be some kind of physical move that you're going to have to make. And you are going to be so excited. And you're going so fast, it's like your hair's on fire. And then the last card, the Moon. I think this is about fear. You have fear that there won't be love here. You may fear that the person you're headed to is not going to love you like in the past. Or it could be that you have fear that you don't have enough love yet after going through a breakup, perhaps. Breaking away from something. Maybe you feel like you just need time to heal before this can get all mushy and gooey. You know, take time and don't rush. You know, don't rush. If it doesn't feel right, step back a little bit and say, okay, let me see, what do I need to do here? You know, don't let it become overwhelming for you and have fear. You know, if you need to take your time in getting there, take your time in getting there. Communicate back and forth, really, you know, back and forth messages. You should be able to figure out something. And I think this is just a fear that you need to let go of. Or, it could read another way. You know, the Moon talks about things that are hidden and fear. It's hard to... I'm going to get one more clarifier for that. I was going to say there could be no love here. Maybe things have happened too long before you've gotten back to your person in the past. And maybe their life has changed, and maybe you've changed, and together you aren't like it used to be. Or is this just fear? Let's get one more card. Two came out. I suppose I should take them. There's going to be... You're going to see clear... You're going to see clear about something that's kept you fearful. Unfortunately, the World card is not going to spin in your favor just yet. It is on the board. But once you get over the fear, which I think seeing clearly is going to be different than your fear. And once you make that decision, that distinction between the two, then I believe the world is going to turn in both of your favors. I think this is a soulmate that's ready to reunite. I really do. You're just fearful, and that's understandable. Let's get one card from the universe, because it seems like a union between soulmates from the past. Let's see what we have here. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. And I think that's what you're doing here. You're thinking about this person from your past, this Two of Cups. This is somebody that you really want to be with. The Divine has enlightened you about it. And it says, turn on your heart light, reflect on a time when you experienced love. And maybe that's the only time you truly felt love. And that's why you want to go back to it. And now's the opportune time to do that. The devil is letting you go. All you have to do is take that first step, and you're on your own. You're free to go. And it looks like you're going to do it. It's going to make you emotional, but it's going to also make you a stronger person. because you are going to eliminate the emotional aspect of your life where you're too sensitive. I think it's a beautiful reading, a beautiful reading. It's gentle, very gentle, well planned, well thought out, divinely guided. I can't see that anything would go wrong. All right, that's what I have for you, and I will see you during the week. Until then, namaste. Be safe.